Where should Dez go?
This one is not hard.
Okay.
Coming off that news, by the way. Tom Brady has no one to throw to. He has no receivers on the one hand, right? Yeah. Who's the best available receiver? Okay, so there's one. Two, where should Dez Bryant go at this point in his career? Given his skills and his personality. He doesn't get separation the way he used to, but he's still a 50-50 ball guy, right? Big target. He needs to go to some place with an accurate quarterback. But more than that, given his personality and the issue he had with some on his team, he needs to go to a place with strong veteran leadership. I mean, this is a match that's just come together. The Tom Brady needs a target. Dez Bryant needs an accurate quarterback and strong veteran leadership. Boom, easy.
Not for me. It's easy for me, but not with the Patriots. The answer is the Green Bay Packers because there's a bad man that's quarterback in there. A sensational thrower, by the way, who has a better ability than Tom Brady to extend plays with his legs. Not to mention the fact that when you look at somebody like Dez Bryant, who doesn't get the separation that he once got, you're going to need a quarterback with those abilities, yet somebody who could still throw accurately, and everything is not necessarily timing patterns and getting rid of the ball in 2 or 3 seconds, because that's not going to do anything for Dez. Remember, Dez is not a Brandon Cooks type person or whatever the case may be. Not to say that that's the ideal example, but I'm talking
not getting behind the defense.
Not even getting behind the defense, but somebody that can catch a football in space and has the electrifying speed and the evasive skills to make things happen and turn a short yardage situation into a game. The Julian Edelmans, the Danny Amendolas. If Dez Bryant was that kind of player, I would agree with you. But because he's not, and he's a different kind of player, big, physical, strong, but doesn't get separation, I think the combination of the accuracy of Aaron Rodgers combined with his ability to extend plays, that is the ideal
Okay,
spot.
we have Pats and then we have Green Bay. Real quick, I want to get this in before you jump in. We mentioned Marquise Lee, of course, Jacksonville's receiver who took that terrible hit and he went crazy. He's done for the year.
Oh, man.
So crushing news there for Jacksonville.
So sorry
Especially they have so much upside this season.
Yeah.
But we'll get back to Dez. Where do you think he should end up?
I think, Steven, they kind of, you might have been looking at my notes or something, because you just stayed stealing my stuff, man.
You guys hanging out in Jersey
man,
or
he
what?
always be trying to copy my style, man. I don't appreciate that, bro.
Stop
I don't
copying your
appreciate.
style.
Yeah,
you need to learn a little bit more of mine. That's what
I like his look, Damien.
That's what
I like it. I do.
But you know what? That's all that matters. As long as you like it, that's all that matters.
That is true.
That
is true. I mean, when it comes to the fashion, I'm going to lean on her.
Okay.
She got me there.
Well, first of all, let me address Max right here. I don't think Dez will be a good fit because Dez is not. He's never been known as like a precision route runner. In New England, that offense, like Tom Brady,
you can learn.
It's hard to teach old dogs new tricks at that. At this point for Dez Bryant, because the one thing about Tom, he expects you to be at a certain spot.
You can't make a guy taller or faster. You can make a guy run the right route.
Nah, Dez never been this precision route runner, so I don't think he would fit into that New England offense. But I will say, in Green Bay, in Aaron Rodgers, I've always said with Dez, he needs to go somewhere with one of these established quarterbacks, one of these top echelon type of quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers, for all the reasons Stephen A. said. The fact that he's the best in the National Football League is, off-schedule type plays, meaning when plays break down, he get outside, and that's when, to me, Dez Bryant would be at his best because he can go out there, use a big body, and almost play basketball, with the defensive backs out there. I think that's where Dez's skill set would be utilized most, not in the offense where you got to ask Dez, you got to read the defense, run this type of route. No, I think that would bog him down. That doesn't necessarily fit his skill set.
And the other thing is this. He just reportedly turned down a $5 million deal from the Cleveland Browns, supposedly. Assuming that is true, he's saying essentially that they're not good enough, et cetera, et cetera. We do have to ask, or at least address the issue of Dez Bryant potentially being less valuable than he thinks he is. Now, the way to offset that or disprove that is to find yourself in a right situation, in a position that could allow you to shine. Like if Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers come calling for Dez Bryant, because of what Aaron Rodgers brings to the table, You got to go for that because that's going to make you look good and it might validate what you believe about yourself. Now, Jacksonville clearly would be a better situation right now with Marquise Lee down for the year. The flip side is you got Blake Bortles throwing you the football, and that might not put you in the
You guys are overthinking this.
What?
Who is the
why
best?
are we overthinking?
Because
Professor
even if
Kellerman.
you think he's not an ideal fit for the Patriots, in fact, what Bill Belichick is best at is putting players in a position to win. He will figure out a way to utilize, to his best ability, Dez Bryant. Also, route running is something that can be learned more than your vertical or your 40 speed. You know, like that's actually something you can acquire. It's a skill. But most importantly, they're down bodies. They need competent receivers. The best available receiver is Dez Bryant. He's the best guy available, and they need receivers.
You know what?
I'd go to Jacksonville.
You know what? Ocho Cinco thought the same thing when he went to New England, and it didn't. I don't even think he got past the regular season.
But Belichick's hit with that more than he's missed.
Say it again.
He's hit with that more than he's missed.
I'm just saying that I just don't see the fit.